Let's go to the Malzberg panel. We're joined by Dr. Paul Broun, former congressman, of course, from the great state of Georgia, and Roger Simon, co-founder of PJ Media, award-winning novelist. Gentlemen, let me ask you about what Roger Stone just said, and let's start with the congressman. Ted Cruz a Trojan horse?
No, absolutely not. I worked very closely with him when I was a member of the U.S. House of Representatives. He's the real deal. He's a solid person who believes in limited government, the enumerated powers as our Constitution says that they should be, and he fought real hard against the establishment, against basically the media and everybody else. I stood with him, and several of us did in the House. I believe he's the real deal. He's the guy that we need as president.
Roger, what about it?
Well, I got to admit something. I didn't hear a word the congressman said, but I'm sure I agree with it.
No, well, he said no to Roger Simon. To Roger Stone.
It's a Trojan horse for himself. The guy is an ambitious guy, and he's a smart guy. But it's all nonsense. He's not. He's working for himself. Come on.
All right, let me ask you guys. Let's shift gears to Hillary if we can, and let me start with you, Roger. We now have the State Department's Inspector General saying that subpoenas have been issued to the Clinton Foundation, and earlier on CNN, one of Hillary Clinton's top campaign spokespeople came out and tried to impugn the integrity of the Inspector General, saying that this is all being done and orchestrated by Mitch McConnell. Who's pulling the strings and financing this whole thing, so to speak. Do you think this indicates that they're scared on the Clinton side?
They better be. I mean, if you want my honest opinion about this thing, this is potentially the biggest scandal in the history of the United States of America. That's what it is. You're talking about 30 people possibly who are getting these secret emails that are also obviously going to the Chinese and everybody else, the Iranians and anybody else who wants to kill us. This is so horrible, it's beyond belief. It's unbelievably contemptible. And the fact that this woman is running for president and anyone is paying attention, those people should have their heads examined. Clinton should be out of here and away and in Sing Sing.
Congressman, you've served obviously in Congress, and you know that the sanctity and the integrity of the Inspector Generals, they're independent, and for the Clinton camp to accuse them of anything else, and it must really strike at you.
No, they're desperate.
Well, it does strike at me. In fact, I think that Ms. Clinton ought to be indicted, and soon. She not only because of all of what she's been doing in the foundation, but if you look at this email issues that's getting bigger and bigger, it's a monstrosity in size of a tremendous breach of intelligence at the very highest level. When she had these special access program emails on her non-secured computer, and those SAP or special access program documents, those are higher in intelligence levels than even top secret, what's called top secret SCI or special compartmentalized information. She had the most secure, most sensitive documents on this unsecure server of hers. Who knows who hacked it?
Right.
She also has shared those with 5 of her aides.
Right.
They all ought to go to jail, frankly.
Well, they're looking at many people. Roger, final word from you. Is Hillary going to be super aggressive and go for the throat and the jugular, so to speak, tonight against Bernie Sanders in the debate?
Yes, she will, but she will fail.
Okay, that's concise, and that is to the point, my friend. Congressman, great to welcome you aboard. Roger, great to talk to you as always. Up next, folks, we're taking your calls. So if you want to talk to me on the show, call 877-NEWSMAX. That's 877-639-7629. Call now.